Hey, what's going on, Bedford? My name's Tyler,
My name's Charlie.
and we're going to be talking about the NFL, more specifically, the NFL Combine leading up to the NFL Draft. So, what do you think about these prospects?
I feel like a lot of them are very promising and have a lot to offer. Quarterback class, very talented, very diverse, if you will.
I mean, you could really go down the list with how talented this quarterback class is. I mean, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Spencer Rattler, who made a very impressive performance at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
The list just goes on.
Yeah. I mean, there really is no words to truly describe this quarterback class that we see this year.
It's the best that we've had in years.
Honestly, I would agree. So, one thing that I would probably say would have been a better choice, Drake May. He's only a junior. But me personally, I think I would have liked him to stay another year at North Carolina or possibly enter the transfer portal and take his talent elsewhere. Because, I mean, at North Carolina, we barely got to see him a little bit. He finished the Tar Heels finished the season 8-4 this season. Not a bad record, all right, fairly good. But we didn't get to see a whole lot of Drake May because of the Tar Heels playing those lower class teams. The best team that they played, I think, might have been Louisville,
I agree with you,
and
but
their bowl game against West Virginia that they got smoked in.
honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, he's taking his talents to the NFL, and he's already a top five projection. I mean, we could see him go first overall. I mean, I think it's more likely that the Bears go Caleb Williams at number one, but it's entirely possible. Did you see that clip of him throwing an 81-yard bomb that
Drake
hit
May?
the? Yeah,
I
Drake
have
May.
not.
Yeah, Drake May, he threw an 81-yard pass that hit the crossbar perfectly, which is exactly what he wanted it to do.
That's impressive.
So Drake May is definitely a great prospect.
Reminds me of that one clip of J.J. McCarthy running out and then spinning and throwing that perfect pass
I
to that one
remember that.
receiver.
I remember that. That
Yeah.
was during the Alabama game, right?
No, that was a video after his commitment to Michigan.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I do remember that actually. I thought you were talking about the one play where
No, not
JJ.
the flea flicker. No.
No, but I did love that play.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. I think he pulled that off very perfectly after that one-handed catch and then throwing off his back leg. So,
Yeah.
a lot of
This
talent.
guy right here, he's gonna be great in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think we could see him go top 10 overall in the draft. I think because there are a lot of teams, obviously, right now that could go for a quarterback in this draft. You're thinking about the Bears, the Falcons. I mean, the list really goes on.
Yeah, there is really a lot of teams have a lot of talent, and quarterback is one of the things that most teams need at this point.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at some of the past Super Bowl victors. I mean, obviously, you have the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback in the NFL right now. You had the Rams in 2021, Matthew Stafford, who's a insanely talented quarterback.
Yes.
You
Also,
had
Joe Burrow, if you
Joe Burrow
will,
made the Super Bowl, and
right there.
he's a pretty good he's a pretty good quarterback as well. Obviously, I think I'd say he's a top five quarterback in the NFL.
At this, maybe not at this point.
Well, he did just miss a season. I
Yeah.
wouldn't really say that's his fault. Um, but yeah, we have some interesting. The NFL is in a really interesting place right now. I feel like there's a lot of great players on a couple great teams, but I feel like there are some teams right now that are kind of just like stuck in the middle. I mean, you have
The Raiders
the
being
Raiders, yeah.
the Bears, maybe.
I feel like even the Broncos, you could say, because they have some pretty good people on that team. I mean, you think Patrick Surtain, you think Jerry Jeudy,
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, who's looked pretty good this past season, Javante Williams. I mean, they have some really good people on that offense. They just need to figure out that quarterback situation. Obviously, Russell Wilson is gone. I
Yeah.
believe they're moving on from Russell Wilson. They
Which
could
I feel like
re-sign
is a
him.
good franchise decision. Russell's been there for about 2 years, and he hasn't really done anything substantial for the Broncos.
I mean, yeah, he really hasn't.
If
done
anything,
much.
he's been doing more hurt than he has good.
Yeah. So I think they let go of Russell Wilson, and I think they draft a quarterback.
Yeah. Seems like a really good decision to make.
Although I believe their first round pick is with I don't know when do they still did they trade away their this year's first to the did they is
I
it
think
in
they would have
Seattle?
had the 12th overall pick. And Seattle has like the 6th. I
I don't know.
I think they have the 12th overall pick, and then the Seahawks have the 16th. I do not know.
Either way, I think with their first pick in the draft, not with the first pick, but with the Broncos' first pick in the draft, whether that be in the first round or second round, I do think they go quarterback. I mean, you have a lot of good options, like we just mentioned earlier. That's gonna be about all the time we have, though.
Yeah,
So
you can catch us on Friday around 9:40 on WMLZ Temperance.
yes, you can. You
Yeah.
can catch us on the radio. You can catch us here on Mondays, and yeah, that's gonna be all for today, folks. So thank you for listening, and we will catch you next time.